Hi everyone, welcome to Storytime. Today we have this beautiful book called The Treasure Box by Margaret and Freya Blackwood. It's a very beautiful story, guys. Ready? Let's see what this book's all about. When the enemy bombed the library, everything burned. As war rages, Peter and his father flee their home, taking with them a treasure box that holds something more precious than jewels. They journey through mud and rain and long cold nights, and soon their survival becomes more important than any possessions they carry. But as the years go by, Peter never forgets the treasure box, and one day he returns to find it. From two of our most talented picture book creators comes this celebration of the things that can't be destroyed by bombs or fire. A haunting and beautiful tale of the power of the words, the importance of stories, and the resilience of the human spirit. Let's do this, guys. The Treasure Box. For Gary the Optimist, F.B. Ready? Okay, the treasure box. When the enemy bombed the library, everything burned. Charred paper, frail as butterflies, fluttered in the wind. People caught the words and cupped them in their hand. Only one book survived, a book that Peter's father had taken home to study, a book he loved more than any other. Words are flying because of the bomb, guys. When the enemy ordered everyone out of their houses, Peter's father brought out a small iron box. "This will keep our treasure safe," he said. "But we have no treasure," said Peter. "No rubies, no silver, no gold." His father wrapped the book in a thick cloth and put it in the box. "This is a book about our people, about us," he said. "It is rarer than rubies, more splendid than silver, greater than gold." Peter and his father joined the others fleeing the city. Behind them, their houses burned. They're going back to safety, guys. For weeks they trudged through the mud and rain. They slept at the side of the road, under hedges, in ditches, huddling together to keep warm. As the days went by, Peter's father became very ill. He whispered, "You must be brave for both of us. Promise me you'll keep our treasure safe." "I promise," said Peter, and he gripped his father's hand through the long night, saying his father goodbye. In the morning, the other people helped Peter bury his father and say goodbye. "Leave the iron box," they told him. "We have a long way to go." But instead, Peter left his suitcase behind and held on to the box. By the time he reached the last village, Peter's arms ached. He knew he would never be able to carry the box over the mountains. At the edge of the village was a cottage with an ancient linden tree. Peter chipped away at the frozen earth under the tree and buried the box. Here it would be safe from the bombs and fires. During the following years, as Peter grew from a boy to a man in a strange new country, he often thought about his father and the book he loved more than any other. He is growing up, Peter. When it was safe to return, he journeyed back to the cottage at the edge of the village. He saw a little girl playing in the garden. He told her about the treasure under the linden tree. She helped him dig up the iron box. "Will I see rubies and silvers and gold?" asked this little girl. Peter opened the box. "Oh," she said, "it's only a book." "This is a book about our people, about us," Peter said. "It is rarer than rubies, more splendid than silver, greater than gold." Peter took the iron box back to the city where he had lived when he was young. There was now a new library with new books. It's been all rebuilt, guys. And that's the new library. He put the book back on the shelf where once again it could be found and read and loved. Oh, the book was finally home, safe from the war, from everything. Well, the book is home. The Treasure Box by Margaret and Freya Blackwood. A haunting and beautiful tale of the power of words, the importance of stories, and the resilience of the human spirit. The spirit that kept Peter going, living, growing up, and then coming back for his treasure. His treasure in his home, in a library for all of us to read. What a beautiful book by Margaret and Freya. Thank you, guys.